go.
So what's going on, guys? It's me Xros, and today I have a different type of video for you guys. So recently one of my subscribers told me to do a what's on my PC video, and to show the specs and stuff like that. So I'll be showing you how my PC looks on the outside, the inside, specs, and I'm going to be showing you what's on my desktop. So yeah, let's get started. And for this video I'm not using my face cam because I kind of lost my specs, so I look kind of weird without them. So I just thought no face cam till I get new ones. So yeah, so let's start on the right. So on the right margin you can see 4 games: Black Ops 2, Tabs, Need for Speed, and Rocket League. So all these games are cracked, meaning they can't play online, and it's just for like single player. So I got this from a website. I'll link it in the description. It's called crowhazard.com. I made a video on it. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description to that website. And on the left we can see like I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 games. So these games are all legit. I mean I've got from the official sites, and I can't play online. Like CSGO, Dead Showdown, Unturned, Saints Row, Brawlhalla, TF2, Codename Cure, Particle Maze. These all I've got from Steam. Then Overwatch, Minecraft, all that, they have their own launchers. So Saints Row 2 is free on Steam right now. Yeah, but I just want to let you guys know. So yeah, these are all my legit games which I can play online, and I haven't recorded most of them except Minecraft and stuff like that. But yeah, these are all my legit games. Then once you move to the top, you can see WhatsApp. Most of you know what WhatsApp is. I just use it for the computer for, and if I don't want to use my phone. Discord is kind of like TeamSpeak. You can talk to your friends, create groups. It's just like a voice chat kind of thing for gamers. And Google Chrome, most of you must know what this is. If you don't, then I don't know why you're even watching this video. Then Logitech cameras. So I have a Logitech C270 webcam. That app is basically to configure my webcam, like to change the contrast, brightness, resolution. I can change everything on that app, so I use that. For apps, I use it for in-game recording, I can use it to record or to show you the FPS on whatever I'm recording. Battle.net is the launcher for Overwatch. So Overwatch doesn't come on Steam, it's on Battle.net, it's a separate launcher. And Keymaker, this app. So basically Bandicam, most of you must know Bandicam. It's like a recording software, but you have to pay to get the full one, and the free one is pretty bad. So this app called Keymaker, basically what it does, it creates a key for a 7-day trial for Bandicam to get the full version. So once the trial ends, you can just keep doing it and repeating it, and basically you have the full version forever. So I didn't pay a single cent to get Bandicam, and I have the full version. I'll prove it too. I'm recording right now with Bandicam too. See, if it was not registered, it would say unregistered on the top right there. So yeah, I'm using the full version of Bandicam right now. I have all the options. So Keymaker, how it works, you double click, yes, and you have to run as administrator. Then you can just put in a random email like that, and register applications. It says Bandicam registered successfully. And it's gonna last for some time. Then you have to do it again, and you get the full version. Mega Downloader. I made a video on this too. So basically, what this app is, if you don't know what Mega is, it's like an app it's like a downloading thing, like Mediafire and stuff like that. But there's a 5 GB cap, so once you download something over 5 GB, you have to wait for 8 hours, then start downloading again. So what this Mega Downloader does is once you open it, so I've downloaded these games on it, I've deleted most of them. So what you wanna do is once you get a link of Mega file, you just wanna paste it. Once you paste it here and you click add link, it'll start downloading it from here, but there is no cap, so it's going to download the entire thing without any interruption here. And the speeds are actually pretty respectable. So I use this app a lot because if I don't want to download some cracked games, then I use this. BlueJ is a coding software. I use it for school. Steam, yeah, it's like a gaming platform to buy games, stuff like that. That's my Steam ID. If you want to add me, go ahead. Yeah, and then MSI Afterburner, that's to overclock my graphics card. So if you click MSI Afterburner, So this is to overclock your graphics card. You can increase the voltage, you can increase the core clock, fan speed, all that. I usually don't mess with all of this because I don't know what it does. So I just leave it be, and I'm pretty happy with my performance. I don't need to overclock, but if you want to overclock, MSI Afterburner is that. Bandicam, it's a recording software. Movie Maker's the app I used to edit. I know I should use Sony Vegas or something. I know how to get it for free, but I just don't know how to use Sony Vegas. I should start. But for now, Movie Maker suffice. OBS, it's a recording app, but I never use it. I tried streaming once, but I never got to use it. See? That's how I look, so pretty weird, right? Yeah, so that's OBS. Then here is all the weird stuff, meaning like apps which I don't need to use. M2252, this app right here, that app I use it to get Office 365 for free. So basically you double click on that app, MT252, I can't spell. So you click, you can run the application, and then if you click on this thing right here where my mouse is, it gets you the full version of Office 365. That's what I use it for. Here are some videos, you know, some of my previous videos which I uploaded. This was the quad feed, I think. Yeah, this is where I hit that quad. Yeah. Like a triple headshot too. Yeah. So here's all just my random files. Moon.3ds is to get sun and moon for the PC for free. This is a Steam file. This I edited it. I don't know why I still have it. I edited that and I just left it there. Black Ops 2 is to get to play. It's a RAR file for Black Ops 2. It's a website called No Steam. This is a afterthought video. So I got a new monitor, so and I just recorded the unboxing and review of that, but I haven't uploaded it. So it's this here. This is a battle.net file for the battle.net. That's my profile picture. I prefer not to show that. So Citra, this app is basically to play the 3DS. It's a 3DS emulator for computer. So if you click Citra QT, it's gonna do that. And then load file. So basically, it should work. 1 second. So if I click file, load, no, new, cancel, load file, moon.3ds. I don't think it will work because I've never tried. I don't think this is the right file. Yeah, but see, Sun and Moon works. If you want to play, you can play. So this is a 3DS emulator, Citra QT. I'll try giving a link in the description because I got a long time ago. So yeah, data. I don't know what this is. Fraps file. So this is a Fraps recordings, and that's how to get Fraps full version for free. Here are my intros which I use for my videos. So this is Afterlife. So yeah, basically I have all my intros are here. Yeah, so all of them are here. That was pretty hard to say. Yeah, so all my intros are here. Intros, and this is the NFS file for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. These are all my videos which I've uploaded. I just keep them in case some copyright strike or anything happens. All my videos are here. So all the way from the Brawlhalla video, everything, all of it's right here. Just in case, you know, something happens. This is a 5 GB mega video. Wait for 8 hours. Download another. See, I review the app. How it works. Yeah, so all my videos are here. I just keep it as a backup. All my videos. Then this is for Microsoft Office 2013. This is a tabs file to get tabs, recycle bin. This was a background picture I was gonna use, but you know, I can't see any of my apps. Native log is a file that's created when you open Minecraft. When you start Minecraft for the first time, it's there. This is the NFS RAR file. This is a WhatsApp photo. I don't know why. This is a thumbnail of one YouTuber called Merc Music. I'll leave the link in the description. And this was the other quad feed I kind of hit. Not exactly a quad feed, but I kind of hit it. See, I go here and then yeah. So that was one clip in another video, and this is the background I'm currently using. 4.3.0. Oh yeah, it's the MSI Afterburner setup, and the last file, tabs RAR file. So that's on my desktop. Everything that's on my desktop. Now I'll show you my PC specs. So this is how my PC looks on the outside. Yeah, okay, so for this I'm just using some highlight on my mouse so you can see what I'm talking about. And sorry about the quality, couldn't get anything better. I don't know, the lighting was just weird. But I can still explain pretty well with this because you can see what's on the inside the PC. So this is how it looks on the inside. So now I'll explain to you. So I put some colors on my mouse. Well, once again so you can see. So this right here is my power supply. It's by a company called AC Tech, and it's 550 watt. That's more than enough. It'll last you for a really long time, unless you're upgrading to a really good, like a demanding processor or demanding graphics card. Depends on what you're gonna get. But mine will, for now, it's doing fine. 550 watt, pretty good. Then here, where my mouse is, where I'm clicking, right there. Oh god, I'm using what? That part right there. That's the processor. So I'm using an Intel i3-6100. That's the processor, 3.7 gigahertz, overclockable up to 4.2. That thing is a beast for the price. So you might, if you don't know much about PCs, you might assume that i3 is bad. But you know, the i3 6th gen is actually really good because it can basically run any game out there. i3-6100. It's a dual core, but it has hyper-threading, so it acts like a quad core. So that's my processor, the i3-6100. I'll put some pictures if you want to see. Then this is my graphics card, the MSI 7850 OC edition. So this is the MSI 7850 OC edition. So this graphics card is the 7th gen AMD graphics card, and I got it for a really low price because one online shopping company was having some clear out sale. So I got this for around $50. So it's pretty good, and it's like comparable to a 1050, but it's not. 1050 is kind of better, but around that performance level. And basically with this combo, I can run basically any game. Like let's say GTA 5, I can run it at 1080p, very high settings, and I can get about 50 to 60 FPS, and that's enough. So that's my graphics card right there. That's my RAM. If you can see, it's kind of blurry, but that's my RAM. It's Crucial 2133 megahertz 8 GB DDR4 RAM. So this is 8 gigabytes RAM, and it's one slot. So most of the motherboards come with 2 slots, so I can get 16 if I want to. But for now I'm using 8, and it's 2133 megahertz DDR4 RAM. So that's pretty good. And 8 GB is more than you'll ever actually need. You don't need more, don't get less. 8 GB is like perfect. Then where all of this is standing, I don't know if you can see it, that's the motherboard. All this on the top, like here, that's the motherboard. So the motherboard contains, you put the processor, the graphics card, the RAM, and everything's connected to the motherboard. So the motherboard is basically the heart. So the power goes to the motherboard distributes it. So that's I have the Gigabyte H110M. That's my motherboard. It's DDR4 with an Intel LJ1151 socket. So that's my motherboard. Then if you look around here, that's my hard drive. So I'm using 1 terabyte of Seagate 7200 RPM. So 1 terabyte, it's like overkill almost. 1 terabyte is more than you'll ever need unless you're into really high-end video editing, like use 4K or something. You'll need more, but 1 TB will suffice for now. So I'm using 1 TB Seagate hard drive, and it's pretty fast, 7200 RPM. And yeah, my case I already showed it to you. And my graphics card requires external power, meaning it doesn't draw it straight from the motherboard, but it comes from the power supply also. So that's why I'm using that Molex connector right here. This thing right here. This is what I use to give the power. So yeah, that's basically the inside of my PC. So this was the total price of my PC. The processor was $110, which is 400 dirhams. The graphics card was $50 and 200 dirhams. It might not be the same for you guys. 8GB RAM was $49, so it's 180 dirhams. The hard drive was $45 and 150 dirhams. The power supply was $15 and 50 dirhams. Motherboard was $60 and 260 dirhams. Case was $30 with 120 dirhams, and total was 1360 dirhams or $400. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like, comment and subscribe. Peace.